Hi guys! Today I found a computer history exhibit. Let's have a look. The computer is finding its way into mass market in the late 1970s. The Commodore PET hit the market in 1977. It was one of the affordable computers and was programmable in BASIC. A 6502 chip was used as the CPU. A dataset was used to store and load software. Basically, regular audio cassettes were used to store data. The transfer speed was pretty low, so it could take hours to load the software. It included the computer, keyboard, dataset drive and monitor. The monitor display shows everything in shades of green. In 1978, Apple developed the Apple II. It was capable of graphics and sound. A 6502 chip was used as the CPU. The killer application was VisiCalc, a spreadsheet tool. It was often used to do accounting. You see a workstation with two disk drives for 5¼ disks. In 1981, the IBM PC hit the market. An 8088 chip was used as the CPU. It consists of standardized components, so manufacturers around the world were able to mass produce the IBM-compatible personal computers. This helped to lower the costs and to increase the number of sold computers. Of course, a pile of 5¼ disks were necessary to load the desired software, for example, MS Word 5.5. You see a typical computer workstation with a computer and a needle printer. This printer prints on endless paper only, so after printing you had to rip off the perforated strips and you end up with a bunch of paper waste and wasted time, of course. The Tandy Radio Shack TRS-80 was invented in 1977. A Z80 was used as the CPU. It was an affordable computer and popular for private use. The operating system was a basic variant. On the left you see the Commodore Amiga, on the right the Atari ST. The best-selling Amiga 500 was invented in 1987. It used an 86,000 CPU. It has significantly improved graphics with up to 4096 colors and audio with the 4-channel 8-bit PCM compared to previous 8-bit systems. This made it possible to develop really nice games, so it became very popular for gaming. The Atari ST 1040 STE was invented in 1989. It also used an 68,000 CPU. As it was a direct competitor to the Amiga 500, it has pretty similar features. Here we are in the data storage area. This is a Western Digital 1200 JD HDD from 2002 with a capacity of 120 GB. It weighs only 250 grams. This is a SUSE 22 drum memory device from 1958 with a capacity of 38 kilobytes. That's only a tiny fraction of 1 gigabyte. It weighs 92.6 kilograms. At the top you see the electric motor that spins the drum inside the housing. At the sides you see the different I/O ports for the transfer of data. A funny old type of power plug was used to connect it to the power grid. Here you see the inside of an I/O port. A lot of wiring was necessary to route the signals. That's an IBM 3380E HDD from 1984 with a mind-blowing capacity of 1.2 gigabytes. It weighs 27.4 kilograms. A view on the individual metallic disks which store the data on magnetic coating. That's probably the electric drive motor. Another drum memory This time a Bryant model 185512 from 1964 with a capacity of 2.3 megabytes. It weighs 346 kilograms. A quick view on the type labels. So Bryant was located in Michigan, USA. It is really a massive chunk, very impressive and probably bulletproof. That's the open cabinet of a SUSE Z25 computer from 1961. You see that a drum memory is installed here. The word length was 18 bits floating point, very impressive. You see here the guts of the computer. A lot of manual wiring was necessary to build these, but also printed circuit boards were used to ease up the build process. The cabinet was a very service-friendly design. All boards are easily accessible, but maybe that was on purpose because of potential breakdowns. The first computer used a keyboard printer device for the I/O operations. Punch tape is used as a data storage device. This is the reader for the punch tape. Computers like this were often used for complicated technical calculations in companies. The Commodore 64 was a very popular home computer. It was invented in 1982 and used the 6510A CPU. The OS was a basic variant. The graphics and sound properties were pretty good for this time period, so the C64 was often used for gaming. The market offered a lot of games, which also contributed to the market success. That's the classic design of the C64, combined with the color CRT monitor. A dataset reader-writer, a 5¼ floppy disk drive, and a Competition Pro joystick. The decoration from the 1970s doesn't really fit the era of the C64. The hi-fi set might be a better fit for the setup. So, if you are not already a valued subscriber, you now have the chance to become one. Have a look on my product links in the description to support the channel. Like and comment. Stay tuned for more videos. I will see you next time. Bye bye.